Welcome back to some Reddit Roundup, where we're on Ask Reddit, and we're going to be trying to answer as many questions as we can in the shortest amount of time possible, while not answering questions that aren't really directed at us. And by that I mean if they want to know what, like, the coolest thing a nurse has ever pulled out of someone's body, can't really answer that, I'm not a nurse. And I also can't answer the question if I have no idea what they're saying. Normally we go through new, but I think on this episode what we're going to do is hit the front page. So what's a clear sign you're getting older? Being ashamed of, or at least slightly regretful of who you were a decade ago. Shows you've grown. 10 years ago feels like 2 years ago. Yeah, the passage of time from the point when you were first incepted to after that. Oh yeah, that was that other guy. Let's see. What unimpressive things are people idiotically proud of? People that are proud of their genetics as if they had fuck all to do with it. Seriously, one of the strangest things about humans is you guys take pride in stuff you had no control over and then kind of like act proud of it. And I don't get it. Like, have pride in things that you accomplished. You can't have pride in someone else's accomplishments, right? Being good at Dark Souls? Hey, you know what? Being good at Dark Souls is something to be proud of. Again, that's something you did. You got better at it. That was you, Run-On. What is your honest opinion on marijuana? And what are your thoughts on legalizing it? It's alright to, if you aren't doing something that directly harms someone else, you should be allowed to do it. That's like the most succinct I could put it. Obviously there's some like caveats and exceptions you can put there. Like, I would probably question someone, well, legalizing it, that's fine, but I guess then just being responsible with it has some caveats. Like, you know, you're not directly hurting anyone, but if maybe you're taking care of children and you're doing drugs and it impacts your ability to care for them, you probably shouldn't do that. However, I guess that's a different form of legality anyway, because then you're talking about, like, you know, negligence. You know, the part about the drugs there is kind of just redundant then. What are some signs you need to leave the party? You don't feel like staying. Like, that's... when you don't feel like staying, straight up follow your intuitions on that. They're probably right. Because one, let's say in the best case scenario, you're at a party and you kind of feel like you're not vibing or you're not getting along with people or something like that, and you leave. Like, the worst case is something fun happens and you miss out on it. But the worst case scenario is that someone starts a fight or some shit breaks out and now you're involved in it, and that really sucks. On the other hand, if you're just kind of paranoid and you're not really, you know, chilling with people, then you end up becoming the cause of the problem at the party, and nobody's gonna like that either. So in both situations, you might as well just leave. If you're not feeling it, just go. Well, I feel like that's not so much an exception, since there's theoretically hurting the children and is thusly hurting others, so it shouldn't be done. I guess so. You're kind of right there. What's the manliest thing you've ever done? Ooh, what's the manliest thing I've ever done? Geez. I can't think of anything I've done that's particularly manly. I mean, that's kind of hard to define, since I know you're like, human societies have different expectations on what manly is. But stoically held my emotional state while someone laid into me with the most aggressive set of insults and put downs that I've ever had directed at me. Not only that, but I thought I was close with, close, not a close. I mean, it didn't feel good, but that's probably like stoicism is considered manly, so that's probably like the manliest thing. Your most manly thing is getting good at Dark Souls. You know what? You may have a point there. Maybe beating Bloodborne was my most manliest moment after all. Redditors who have been to prison. Can't really answer that, so moving on. What's a conspiracy theory you think is true? You guys don't believe in aliens interacting with humans, but here I am. I'm right here. People of Reddit. What? Oh, we need to give these people updates for having respondable stuff for us. They already have a lot because they're on the front page, but we gotta be nice about this. People of Reddit, what is one thing you can't stand about this site? Polarization. Oh god, yeah, that's pretty good too, but polarization, because of the binary of the vote system, combined with the way that high point posts are prioritized by default. You only ever see responses that are highly upvoted by people within these communities. It makes it so that only thing you ever see is the hive mind in action. Dissent is buried. Controversy is buried. Okay, how do you spell buried? Because I thought that was it. Oh, one R. One R. We could do that. That's easier. It just turns any sensible space into an echo chamber, as the only voices allowed to speak are the consensus. How did I spell that right? Actual answer to manliness is hard to say. One I feel was picked up by these kids while they hang on my biceps. I used to hear my mom talk about my papa do that, and to her and her siblings, and he was a man. Yeah, you know, displays of physical prowess is generally considered a masculine thing in my experience, so that makes sense to me. So yeah, that's pretty manly. How can you explain how Republicans say a bakery has the freedom as a business to refuse making a cake for a gay wedding, but freak out when a private business exercises the same freedom to install a mandatory mask policy to enter their business? Well, one, I think the issue, there are hypocrites in the world, so some people aren't going to be ideologically consistent. That's point number one out there. Hypocrites. Two, You might not be talking about the same people. Republicans aren't necessarily a monolith, so some may agree with some things but disagree with others. Republicans. 3, some of them put a high importance on religious freedom more than public health and safety. So the bakery example seems more important to defend than the mask vax policies. I don't know if there's another answer I could give that's nuanced about it. Like, first of all, I think, this is obviously a big part of it, because there's some people that just, use any justification they can to just push for things that they like, and it doesn't matter if it's ideologically consistent or not. There's people that have disagreements here. Like, there's probably Republicans that think the bakery should have not been allowed to refuse service for the gay wedding, or those that think that, as long as you're going to do this with bakeries, then absolutely you have to agree with private businesses. So, you just have to take that. Let's see what other people said here. I'm interested. I think most Republicans would say that private stores have the freedom to require wearing masks the same way they require wearing shirts and shoes. They'll just grumble about it or maybe not shop there. That's different than dragging someone into court to force them to change their policy. It's a false premise. COVID deniers hate government mandates. They don't necessarily question the right of individual businesses, just attack their decisions. Yeah, but that's what they're saying. It's just as you could have, as a gay couple, boycotted that cake baking business. So I think that's still consistent as long as that's their reasoning. I don't necessarily agree with it, but that's what it is if we're trying to be nice and charitable. What's the biggest turnoff when you're talking with somebody new? I think I always answer this question the same way, and I'm going to be consistent on it. When they pretend to listen, but they don't make the least effort in making it convincing. Yeah. Dishonesty. Just straight up, there's nothing else to really say about that, just dishonesty. If I end up catching you in a lie or an exaggeration or hyperbole and it doesn't seem to make a funny thing funnier or something like that, it's just kind of like bulking yourself up or something. I don't like that. Which movies can be ruined by adding "and shit" to their names? What? Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs and shit? Okay, now I understand. Scent of Woman and shit. I Stand Alone and shit. There Will Be Blood and shit. Oh man. These are some really good ones. Let's Eat and shit. The Sound of Music and shit. Don't Breathe and shit. Where's My Car and shit? Oh man. Die Hard and shit. Don't Look Up and shit. Oh, these are great. Yeah? Oh man, I'm enjoying this one. This is a really good one. No wonder this one's at the top. Split and shit. Open Your Eyes. I Am Legend and shit. That's a good one too. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets and shit. Yes. Yeah, the Die Hard is a great one. The Pursuit of Happiness and shit. I like that one. The Dark Knight Rises and shits. Yeah. I think if it ends with a verb, this is probably one of the best ones. If you can get one that ends in yeah, there's Die Hard again. Fight and shit, snakes and shit on a plane. Oh, you see, you can't do that. You messed it up. It's gotta be snakes on a plane and shit. I just... Oh. Okay, so this guy was really going hard on his own here. Yeah, absolutely. I wanna answer one, but these are all great. How the cringe stole Christmas and shit. Oh man. But if it ends on a verb, then I think that works best with the and shit here. So I gotta think of one that's got that. So what can we do? I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Can you? Do you got anything run on? Or any of you else? Other people out there? I know you're out there. I can see the number of viewers here. So what movies can be ruined by adding shit to... I don't even know if these are ruined. I feel like a lot of these are better. I can't think of good ones, so I'm just going to put this in. The hills have eyes and shit. Sorry I couldn't come up with a better one, but I was trying to think of a horror movie because horror movies usually have something in there. But that's all I've got. You wake up with 1 billion USD mysteriously in your bank account. What's something you still refuse to buy? NFTs? Is NFTs the top? NFTs gonna be the top, isn't it? Adobe license. Okay, pretty good. Anything some MLM influencer is selling, basically. Live, laugh, love decorations, lottery tickets, no point now, edible gold, friendship, people. Okay, so I don't see that one, so we're gonna go with that. NFTs. Easy, done. Move on. Music lovers of Reddit, how do you discover new music? Oh, this is one I can't really answer, but this is one that I can, the YouTube side column? Okay. Discover weekly in Spotify and Bandcamp. Open Spotify. Interesting. My viewers request or sometimes bring up their music interests, and so I will take a peek at them. Speaking of which, my stream and tell me what music you like, and I'll take a look at it. I'm not monetized yet, so there's no problem watching at the moment. Smiley face. Nice. Oh, are you gonna post? Save? Uh-oh. Something went wrong? Uh-oh. What happened? What happened? What happened? Did that count? Did I post it like 12 times? No? Weird. Oh, I'm not allowed. Have I been banned? Have I been banned from Ask Reddit? I can't respond. Did this happen in real time? Hold on. I'm not allowed to respond anymore. Uh-oh. Was that? Have I been banned from all of Reddit? Oh no. Okay. Well, I didn't see that in their policies on the side, so I thought that was okay. Mods reserve the right to remove. Well, I don't want to necessarily invoke the Reddit mods as part of this video, so I guess we're just going to end this one here. And I'll deal with that in just a minute. If you enjoy this content, then give it a like. If you want to see more of it in the future, I don't know if there will be, but subscribe and we'll find out. If you answered any of the questions yourself down below, then go ahead. And if you can take care of yourself, do so. And take care of those around you as well. Bye-bye.